Hey guys, welcome back. This is day number 79 of trading futures every day until they become profitable. Today was a pretty quick day for me, done in about an hour, but something unfortunate happened, which I'm gonna not let happen anymore. Basically, I'm on the free version of TradingView, so I can't have more than one chart up at a time. So I solely look at NQ instead of MNQ for analysis, and that means I have to enter trades on NQ unless I was gonna switch last second and go to MNQ, but there just wouldn't be enough time. After the fair value gap is inversed, I should be entering immediately, right? And that's what I have to see happen on NQ, not MNQ. Anyway, this sucks because TradingView automatically calculates how many contracts you need when you input your stop loss and how much you want to risk. But because minis are worth so much more than micros, it cut my risk in half today. So I was only risking 200 instead of the 400 that I wanted to risk. And I didn't notice until after I was already in the trade, of course. On top of that, often when using minis, I end up only using one contract, which means I can't scale out and leave a runner, have partials or anything like that, right? So that changes everything from how I was back testing so much. I hope this makes sense, but from now on, I'll be using micros instead of minis. So I'm going to be looking at Tradevate from now on to see when the fair value gap is inversed on NQ and executing on TradingView on MNQ chart. That way my risk will be way more accurate on each trade and I'll be able to scale out, leave a runner, however I want. So I'll just show you the trade from today and then some stuff that kind of melted my brain that I was doing for hours and hours last night. So this was a trade that I saw some people took. That was a great winner, but I didn't like that it left these equal lows, so that's why I didn't take it. I never trade against equal lows or equal highs. So we have equal highs right here as a draw on liquidity and a liquidity sweep inverse of the fair value gap here. But I didn't take this one. This was right when I got on the charts, as you can see. This second trade here, my reaction time was too slow. It was during a macro time. There was SMT, liquidity sweep, delivering from a fair value gap when we inversed the 1 minute fair value gap. I could have re-entered like in around here, but the new weak opening gap scared me. But I know that shouldn't because I never paid attention or knew about it during back testing. And actually right after I took the screenshot, price went up, but this would have been break even right here without any partials taken. So no loss, but I do need to improve my reaction time and like recognizing setups for sure. Now this trade here, this is the trade that I took, but don't let this risk reward ratio here fool you. I got in and I automatically thought it was going to lose. As you can see, we swept liquidity, delivering from this 15-minute fair value gap. We inversed the 1 and 2 minute time frame fair value gap with equal lows below. And then I wrote that I'm happy to take this loss. No reason to not take this valid trade. And then I left my setup for like 10 seconds. And when I came back, we had made this big drop here. So I went break even. And because I only had one mini on this trade, I decided to just close full around what my average risk reward was in back testing, like 1.2 to 1.4. So I pressed close when it was at 1.4R. And then because of the 5-second delay and the fills are bad on this, it was like 1.25R anyways. So yeah, like I wrote here, I only risked like 200 on this trade, so I ended up making 245. Should have been double, should have made around 500 on this one, but it's fine. Lesson learned with the mini thing. And I also could have left a runner, see? So I would have taken 50% off at 1-to-1 and then taken 75% off total, probably at this swing low here or something like that. This trade here, I actually just screenshotted. There was a lot of trades in between this actually. My brother sent me some because he's away. He's out of town right now. But yeah, this is a valid trade. Bouncing off this fair value gap down here, we inversed here after sweeping this liquidity. Beautiful V-shaped recovery. Would have went break even right here at this high, and at this point would have taken off partials. I'm not sure where it's at right now, but you guys can check this out. Okay, on to my trading journal. So I just started this week on Notion, so forgive me for not having my past trades here, but you can see my criteria that I fill out here. I really like the look of this. The simplicity and the cleanness of it is awesome. I like how customizable it is. Notion is definitely the best in my opinion for journaling, for free at least. Okay, now on to what I wrecked my brain at last night. So originally I was gathering a lot more data on my trades, but throughout my testing of it and throughout my data gathering process, I realized that a lot of these weren't helpful. So I got rid of them, and the ones that you see here are the ones that I found the most significant, although the time frame thing is not even significant really. So yeah, I have this for 200 trades. Don't mind this number, I messed it up somewhere. And here we have the complete statistics for all of that data, which I thought would be helpful. I didn't want to crowd this up, but this is all the results that I found here. If you guys want to just take a look at it and pause it or whatever. And what I'm about to show you is what I created from this information with the help of ChatGPT. So this is my new trade entry criteria. It's very similar. Option 1 and 2 stay the same as long as the inverse fair value gap is equal to or greater than 4 points. And then if the inverse fair value gap is less than 4 points, we we need both a delivery from a fair value gap and a good draw on liquidity. That's the only way I'll take the trade if it's less than 4 points, because right here and right here shows you the difference of using a larger fair value gap and a smaller fair value gap. And this is over 200 trades, so I have confidence that these stats are legit to some extent. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments. And I decided over the weekend I need to start doing this, because before I didn't have any rules for how many trades I could take during the day. I was just kind of winging it, whatever I feel like doing, which is not good because it doesn't teach you discipline at all. So what I decided to do was follow this, which Dodgy made, and I made my own rules here. If the first trade of the day is green, I'll stop, and if the first trade of the day is red, I'll take one more, and that's it. Break even doesn't count. This is my trading time. No trades before 10 a.m. red folder news if the trade happens 15 minutes before 10 a.m. And it's basically just a calendar that you fill out red or green if you followed your rules or not. And I think this will definitely help me gain some discipline and consistency so that I'm not confused. If I lose the first trade, okay, I just look for another valid setup and take that one. But if I win the first trade, okay, you're done for the day. Go enjoy the day or whatever. So that's my plan. Couple final thoughts here. I did do some serious thinking over the weekend and realized that, like, this is it. I'm all in with this. I know I'm never quitting, and I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself now because I have enough money to buy dozens and dozens of challenges. So I have zero reason to let emotions affect how I'm trading, and I'm sick of letting it happen. It happened a lot last week, if you guys watch the videos. So I'm going to be trying my best to purely be executional and without emotions while I'm trading. I know emotions aren't going to get me where I want to be, not in this game. So the bottom line is I know what I have to do and I know how to do it. Now I just had to actually make it happen pretty much. So that's going to be it for today, guys. Just going to be entering with micros from now on, at least on the 50K challenge. That's the best thing to do in my opinion. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and tomorrow is day 80 of trading futures every day until I become profitable. So hopefully I will see you in that video, and hopefully it's another green day. Peace out, guys.